How's everybody doing this morning? Old Mike here with you, hanging out. Just do a short live stream today, maybe. Say hey. Ain't been around for a couple weeks. Been sick, trying to deer hunt, trying to duck hunt, trying to get over this crud. Thought I'd come on and say hey to everybody. Got a couple thumbs up already. Fish on, how are you doing? Outdoor Jack. Hey, Amanda. How are y'all doing? I seen that doe you killed, Jack. Super Dave, how are you doing? And there's Sunny Stormy. How's Miss Julie? Doing better, starting to feel better. Thought I'd come out here and just hang out for a little bit. I gotta get Christmas decorations up outside. I'm doing good, Amanda. Oh, getting that new baby loving in. Southern Way, good morning. How are you doing, buddy? Dam's Life, how are you? I'm letting my old beard look like Santa Claus. How's Miss Marna doing? I appreciate your support, Marna. That's a good looking little shepherd puppy you got. We've been out shooting a few geese and ducks and deer. Oh, I haven't got my baby girl yet, but she's due January 28th, I believe. And we got lab puppies due the end of this month. Live in Minnesota, how are you doing? Appreciate you coming in. I'll turn you around here, let you see. Yeah, gonna have Labrador puppies. Wannabe, how are you doing, buddy? No, I haven't been out for a while. There you go. Yeah, it's kind of funny because sometimes we'll go out to lunch or something and the little kids will see me and they'll just stare. I ain't got enough belly to be Santa Claus yet. I said good morning, Julie. There's Miss Becca. How are you doing? Thank you, Super Dave. It's kind of nice out here because I can sit here and watch the deer every morning, and in the evenings they come back out. Yeah, I got down pretty sick. Opening hunting season come on, and I was hunting pretty hard, and I think I just wore myself out. And then I got down sick for a couple weeks, and still got a cough and this stuffy head. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I could use some groceries. I gotta go here in a little bit. My daughter's having a ultrasound today and wanted me to come down. So I'm gonna run down there for a little bit. Going on a guided duck hunt this weekend, but they say the ducks are just too warm. We've been having 65 and 70-degree days. There's Miss Tennille. How are you doing? NE, how are you doing? Ashley, good morning. KFC, hey, I love KFC. Seems like if we go out to fast food, I always want to stop at Taco Bell or Sonic, and I'm burned out on them. It's a little bit chilly this morning, but not terrible. I'm telling you what, here lately, about 7:30, I've just been so tired that I just go to sleep. If I'm not up coon hunting or something, I'm usually asleep by 7:30, 8 o'clock. Yeah, it's crazy. Um, I think we're supposed to be like 65 or 68. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about her. Her name's going to be Madeline. You're going to call her Maddie. I like them little pot pies you get at the dollar store. I've never had a KFC pot pie. I like chicken. I like that original recipe chicken and coleslaw and mashed taters and gravy. But I'm kind of different. I like white gravy. I'm not a big fan of brown gravy. Oh, really? I love it. I put out some goose carcasses down there in this bottom below the house here. Oh, I do too. I think it's a good name. And I've been waiting for coyotes, but they're coming out at night and getting all my geese. Oh, I'm anxious. I've got one 6-year-old granddaughter, and then one she's just a year and a half, and then we'll have a new one next month. Oh, there you go. Thank you, NE Dronalist. I appreciate it. I'm pretty excited. I know that little one, oh, Avian Sue, she's just a little hoot. They took her horse riding last weekend. Jessica, hey, thank you for sharing me out. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness, Dronalist, 6 daughters. Oh man, I could not handle that. We had a son first, and then we had a daughter, and after about a year, I said, no more. Can't handle that no more. One girl was plenty. She's got too much of her daddy in her, is what it is. I bet that's right. One little daughter was plenty for me. Well, it sure is a pretty day out. We need some cold weather. Move some ducks down here. Deer season's basically over with here, the rifle season. So now we can start running coon dogs more regular. I'm getting ready to go buy a new electronic game caller. Well, that's true. You know the deer. I don't know what's going on. We haven't even seen any hardly 4 or 5 deer in the last week. Oh yeah, especially the granddaughters. I shot a buck opening day of our rifle season, just a small 8 point, and then I ended up shooting a doe. That one kid's enough, I bet. I'm glad we had the two. They're pretty good kids. Is that right? Oh, they were chasing here 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. They were chasing pretty hard here. Cur life, what's going on? Guys, if you don't have any droneless, like you said, just jump right in there. Let's help each other out. You know, it was like that here about a month ago, and they've really slowed down. You got 3 deer? Il Canarum, how are you doing? I hope I said that right. Are you on break? I'm thinking about taking old Spook out for a little run this evening. I don't know. Nisi, how are you doing? I've thought about getting one, but I'd crash it. You just let me know when it is, Nisi, and I'll be there. It's not. It's sunny here. Well, that's good. I hate to tear up somebody's name. Oh, you're fine, Marna. Well, I appreciate you coming in, buddy. I've only had Spook out. I missed the first week and a half of coon season because I was sick, and I've only had Spook out 2 times now. We've made 6 trees and killed 6 coons. December 7th. That's my son's birthday. There's Mr. Kent. How you doing, buddy? I would. I'm terrible at that stuff. I could shoot it better than I could fly it. Oh, I'm telling you, old Spook was about to have a fit. I know. Me and Kent's talking about going out this evening. We may have to get a hold of my old blue tick buddy Jim and take Spook, Blaze, and Sin out tonight. Oh, is that right? He goes crazy. What do you use him for hunting or anything? I've always been told that a bloodhound has too strong of a nose for hunting like raccoons because they pick up such old tracks. Well, I hunted the other night with old Big Dan. We had a good night. There you go, Nisi. And guys, if you don't have each other, make sure to grab each other up. Hey, Cody, how are you doing, buddy? There's Miss Jen. How are you this morning? I'm not sure. I don't know much about bloodhounds. John Euler, how are you doing, buddy? Hadn't seen you in a while. You still a fishing? Oh, is that right? Well, that's pretty cool. I'm I'm glad you're doing good, Jen. Fishing, hunting, and trucking. There you go. There you go. They do look good sitting on the porch. I bet that'd be fun. Is that right? Well, guys, let's help Free Handley Maid get to 1K. She's only 10 away. Chrissy, how are you doing, girl? Oh, you guys don't have each other. Make sure to grab each other right on up. Help each other out. I'm doing all right, Chrissy. I'm finally getting to where I can get out and do a little hunting and stuff. NE Droneless is only 11 away. Guys, let's get them guys up there. We got 14 people in here. Surely we can get everybody to 1K. That's close. So what's everybody up to today? Anything fun? Oh, they're hunting too? Are they doing any good, Chrissy? Yeah, Spook's 7 years old now, Jen. Um, he's pretty well. He is what he is. So that's we're training Sin and Blaze and I helped my buddy Dan the other night take his female out. You're stuck at 300. 3 to 400. It seemed like it was rough getting past that, but gonna be heading to bed soon. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that. NDT, how are you doing? Going to Walmart? There you go. Got a nice doe. You're going to Walmart too, Marna? Well, you ought to already be in bed if it's close to midnight. Oh yeah, there's some awesome people on here. I gave up ice fishing when I was little. Gets too cold out there. There you go. You know, I'd like to take our silver lab, Ellie. I'd like to take her out with us, but you got to watch her. She doesn't like certain people. John, I appreciate you sharing me out, buddy. Oh, my dad used to take us when we were little, and man, my feet felt like they had ice bars on them. Of course, back then, you didn't have the boots and socks and everything you have now. Monte Carmelo, how are you doing? Good morning. Well, she don't like hardly any men. She's now me. She took right to me, but after that, she just doesn't like guys for some reason. Oh, it's cold on that ice, and you have to dig that hole. And back then, we didn't have the elect or gas powered augers. We had a hand crank auger, but we caught a lot of fish. Oh yeah, Did you know when I got before you had to have 1K before you got your community tab, and I think somebody said now you only have to have 500. You'll have to go type the names in, or if somebody shares the links, you can go to the links throughout the live stream. If you all want to share your own links, you're welcome to. Sunfish King, good morning. How are you doing? I was wondering if we'd have a very good crowd come in. It was kind of early. I was going to go live at 9, and Kent said go live at 9:30. Thank you, Nisi. I appreciate you sharing links. It's a little chilly out this morning. Not bad. Old Kent's on the road, but he's in here off and on. Fishing in Freedom, how are you doing? Yeah, guys, if you go to another channel and subscribe to them, make sure you watch a video and leave a comment. That way they know you have been there and it'll stick. How you doing, Carl? Oh, I'm doing awesome. I'm anxious. I'm going coon hunting. I'm going to go see my baby girl and my granddaughter in a sonogram this morning, and then I'm going to go coon hunting with Kent tonight. Fishing, Squirrel Magnet, how are you doing? Monica, how are you, girl? I appreciate y'all coming in. Oh, it's nice weather here this morning. Thank you, Beck. I appreciate you sharing links. But guys, just go to the links on here and you can subscribe and make sure you watch a video and leave a comment. Thank you, John. You know, it depending on the night. I know spook is good enough. We're going to tree raccoons. There's no question about it. I'm just hoping we can get these young dogs going. Because Spook's 7 years old next. Well, this month he'll be 7 years old. So I've been lazy. We've got the inside of the house is decorated. The clubhouse is about halfway decorated, and I got to put lights on. I didn't get that done yet. Are you gonna do a weigh in? I got faith in you, Tennille. Yeah, you got to leave a comment, otherwise nobody knows that you've been there, and it don't stick if you don't. But I'm anxious to get old Spook and Sin out and tree some more raccoons. We're gonna kill every coon we tree this year. Well, sure. I'll give you a Christmas tour. I gotta get the lights on. I want to do it in the dark where the outside lights will be out, and of course it's always lit up in the clubhouse and in the house. I hadn't done it's been over 2 weeks now since I've done a live stream, so I was kind of missing everybody. I've been hanging out with Backwoods Misfit. If y'all don't have that channel, that's another good channel to go hang out with. He's generally on late night, but he was doing live stream deer hunting. Yeah, it's been crazy, Nisi. I was sick, so I was hanging out in the clubhouse and watching him deer hunt. And then all of a sudden, I looked right back there where you're looking at the camera there on that hillside, and there was a big old doe walking by. So I put the trigger on her. I'm about 12 miles south of Macon, Missouri, straight north of Columbia. That's where Backwoods Misfit, he's down there in southeast Missouri. Big Matt, how are you doing, buddy? I almost didn't see you come in. Yeah, if you don't have Miss Becca, you need to check her out. She's a big supporter. Oh, is that right? You got plenty of raccoons down there? We well, my old buddy River Rat's Kennels, he wasn't seeing any deer, and he come up here and he shot one right up on that hillside over there. He pulled in, got out of the truck, said there's four standing right there, and I said, we'll get you one. Of course, they was all does. Oh, you're going to be live at 8 o'clock? I'll probably be coon hunting at 8 o'clock, and where we hunt, there's very little signal out there. We went a couple nights ago, me and old Big Dan the Redbone man, we went hunting. I drove 45 minutes to his house. We hunted about 45 minutes, treed 3 coons, and he was ready to call it a night. So I ended up driving an hour and a half to hunt 45 minutes. But we've got a lot of raccoons around here. They're overpopulated. Oh, at 3 o'clock our time? Well, if I'm back from the sonogram, I'll check your live out. I'm not sure what time it's supposed to be, but I'll probably just stay on about another 30 minutes. Oh, there's raccoons. Where we were walking to the tree that Spook was treed on and seeing coons setting up everywhere. That's awesome, NE. Hey, John, how are you doing, buddy? I throwed our pumpkins down there in the bottom. I'm going to maybe go down there and break out the pistol here after a while and shoot pumpkins. Watch them blow up. Amanda, you take care. It's great seeing you. Yeah, we've got tons of squirrels around. They're aggravating when you're trying to deer hunt. You think you might be having a deer walking in, look back, and it's a daggone squirrel. Well, it's great seeing you too, Amanda. I appreciate you coming in. Now, southern Missouri's got bears, but we don't have any here. They're not, well, occasionally there'll be one stroll through, but I'd love to go on a bear hunt. It is, Jen. And the prettiest sunsets. I've been noticing the sun is coming up way to the south. I'm up here in Macon. I'll be down there in Branson next weekend. This coming, I'll be in Northwest Missouri duck hunting with Squaw Creek Outfitters. And then next weekend, we're going to Branson, see my favorite group. Take care to live in Minnesota. Oh, it's pretty. You got plenty of bears in Ireland. Oh, I love shooting pumpkins. They just explode. All right, El Canarum. You take care. Appreciate you. Don't have too much fun. Home Free is my favorite group. They're an a cappella group. Probably both, Monica. But now I figured I'd come on for about an hour and visit with everybody for a little bit. It is. It seems like the sun's way to the south coming up and going down. Needs to be back up to the north. That way it'll cool down just a bit. I'm here in pretty much north central Missouri. Miss Becca's in Texas. Miss Jen's in California. Tennille's in Arkansas. Big John's up there in New York. Jessica's California. We got a little bit everywhere. Crows are coming in. They're fun to shoot. I'll break out the shotgun, do a little live crow hunting. I've never been to California. I sure like Missouri. Moving to Illinois next year. Heck yeah. You'll be just a next door neighbor to me. Everybody in here is good people, Carl. Every once in a while we'll get a little troll come through, but he don't generally last long. It sure is, Niecy. I've been in Missouri my whole life. Oh, is that right, Jen? There's good people everywhere. I mean, there really is. Thank you, Becca. That backwoods misfit, old Steve, he's a good old boy. I sure enjoy talking to him. Oh, is that right? We ought to just stop before you get to Illinois and be in Missouri, and then you'd have the best of all worlds. Yeah, he's a good guy. Steve is. Backwoods Misfits. I got the biggest kick out of him when he shot that deer on his live stream. There you go, to Neil. Oh, Jen, Texas is hot, girl. Of course, you're in California. You're probably used to them hot temperatures. Oh, is that right? Yeah, I know Liam's there. I don't know anything about California. I don't have an opinion. Never been there. Yeah, I need to be shooting them crows. I haven't yet. I've been waiting. I want to get my daughter and her husband and my son and his wife up here because there's the other night there was 100, 150 crows out here. That's her little grandson. You take care, Marta. Thanks for coming in. Oh yeah, it's 24 days till Christmas, Niecy. Jessica, you take care, girl. Thanks for coming in and sharing me out. Oh, there you go. When you couldn't sleep. Well, I appreciate that, Miss Becca. It's nice out here. I can sit out here and don't even have a jacket on. Oh, there you go. I've been to Texas one time. I'd like to go down there and hunt with Finley River, do some hog hunting. I knew you had one in Wisconsin, Jen. That's why I thought you were thinking about coming up here. Thank you, Niecy. I appreciate that. I try to watch everybody's videos, and it's hard sometimes to keep up with everybody. I thought we might see old Timber Hill in here. I know she's working. Um, Becca, she's in here, but she's got a new channel. Her channel now is. Let me go up here. I can't think of it right off the top of my head. It's about her little German Shepherd puppy, Von Kretzmayer or something. Oh, you'll adapt to the weather. How are you doing, Mister Kashif? Yeah, I was in there too, Squirrel, and I had just actually shot a doe right before he shot that buck. I'm about 45 minutes to the Illinois border. Yeah, that's her channel. She's got a little German Shepherd puppy that she started that channel for. Yeah, it everywhere's got good and bad. If they sell Dr. Pepper and they got raccoons and deer, I'm good. And if I can fish. People got to be friendly though, 'cause I like to talk. I've never met a stranger. Old crows are talking. Oh, is that right, Carl? I love my Dr. Pepper, Jen. Coffee and Dr. Pepper and sweet tea. That's about all I'll drink. I don't like water. Doesn't have any flavor. There's Mike, River Rats. I was talking about that deer you got out here. Should have had another one. That's right, Jen. You know what? I'd rather drink well water than city water. Well water, I drink it, but this stuff coming out of the faucet anymore, it don't even smell like water. And I like my coffee just like my women, hot and sweet. I haven't seen Gail around. I've been going to her channel a little bit, but Gail Southern, isn't it Gail Southern style? That's Niecy's sister-in-law, I believe. I think we're gonna go coon hunting tonight, Mike. Turn the dogs loose. Rolling back empty. That's right, Monica. It does. It rusts your pipes. I'm just not a fan of water. I grew up drinking water out of the hydrant, but after that, moved to town and I can't do it. Yeah, Gail Southern Living. I remember helping her get to 1K. Got Pepsi and Coca-Cola drinkers. I've been a Dr. Pepper drinker since I was a little bitty. That Coca-Cola, that'll knock the rust off your pipes. There you go, Jen. I used to always turn that hose on and let it run for a minute because there'd always be a spider or something come flowing out of there. Oh yeah, we grew up drinking out of the hose, but like I say, you had to let it run for a minute because you didn't know what was going to pop out. NDT, you take care, buddy. I appreciate you coming and hanging out. Is that right, Monica? I like my sody. Yeah, them spiders are a little crunchy. NE, you take care. I appreciate you coming in. Have a good day. You gave up sugar? I love sugar. Sugar in the morning, sugar around noon, sugar before bed. Everybody needs a little sugar. Oh, that's going to be awesome, Mike. There you go. Miss Tennille gave up sugar. I've always wanted to go to Ireland, honestly. Yeah, you told me about that back. Oh, I can't give up my sugar. I love it. Old Crow's talking to me. I thought I heard two deer down there fighting this morning. Old Mike's gonna be moving up here north of me. He'll be in that big deer country up in there. I'll be coming up there hunting with him. I bet it was worse than quitting smoking. Old June bugs. I've always wanted to go over there. I'd end up in trouble in Ireland. I've never actually been outside the United States. Old Becca, she'll eat anything. June bugs, ants, spiders. Oh, really? I bet that was a fun trip. Been to New York and Boston. I've been to D.C. once. Didn't like it. Oh, I bet you had fun on them, Monica. I've always wanted to go to Alaska. I want to go to North Pole, Alaska. I want to go to Argentina once and spend a week down there duck and dove hunting. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, I've always wanted to go to Alaska. North Pole, Alaska. I've never been on a cruise. I'd like to go to Canada and hunt the migration, waterfowl migration from Canada to Texas, Italy, and Greece. I'd settle for Alaska. I know that's still in the United States, but I think that'd be a good time. There you go. The newlywed, the nearly dead, and overfed. Well, I fit part of that. I'm nearly dead. Niagara Falls. I've never been there either. Been sheltered. Mama was a truck driver, huh? Never been on a cruise other than my boat. Oh, Mike, that'd be a dream, buddy. 53, Jen. I woke up, took a shower, and trimmed my beard a little bit this morning. And I thought, good Lord, you still are good looking, son of a gun. I'm gonna have to keep you around. Oh, some mornings, Miss Beck, I wake up and I don't feel too good. I need to break out the chainsaw and side by side and go cut another load of wood. I never dreamed we'd be 70 degrees in December. It was a rough deer season this year. Of course, I was sick and didn't get to go much, but I may get up in the morning and go bow hunting. I doubt it. Not if I coon hunt tonight. Oh, is that right, Jen? That's cool. I never did want to visit them big cities. I've never been to any of them states, Mike. Always wanted to go to Washington State and Oregon up in there. I think it'd be pretty. Becca, as often as you get hurt, you need to stay away from chainsaws. Oh, good Lord, Monica. I ain't buying that. John's in and out of the truck. I appreciate you hanging out with me, buddy. Yeah, it's supposed to be like 65 today, squirrel. That'd be fun, though. I've never actually been to South Dakota. I'd love to go up there. I'd like to go up there pheasant hunting. 76 in Texas. Oh, I hear you, John. Fishing and freedom. You take care, buddy. I appreciate you coming in. You're welcome anytime. 62 in Arkansas, 47 in Ohio. Is that right, Mike? I've been to Tennessee. Hey, you know what? I love food too. I may stop at the Cracker Barrel today on the way back from the sonogram. get me a little chicken and dumplings. There you go, Don. I used to, I could eat a bunch, but anymore it seems like I'll fill my plate and I can't eat it all. Thank you, Beck. I appreciate that. I just wish I could climb them mountains like I used to when I was younger, but them hills wear me out. I'd love to go on a bear hunt, an elk hunt, and a moose hunt. And I'd really like to go out west and shoot a buffalo. But for now, I'll stay here and shoot my deer and coons and turkeys and rabbits and quail and squirrels. I know Becca likes to eat them squirrels. I like squirrels. That stuff ain't cheap, Miss Becca. Plus, I can't walk them hills. Oh, I do, Jen. There's nothing wrong. I just wish we had a few more acres than what we've got here. I'd love to go elk hunting, but there's just no way I can walk the hills. I'd do a horseback hunt. I could do that. It is a pretty good community here. There you go, Jen. I've got a few feet in the yard here. I think we've got right at 3 acres. I'd like to have 15 or 20. You're never satisfied with what you've got. I'd love to buy that hillside right there that you're looking at. Just over the hill, there's a nice little pond. Heck yeah, 27 thumbs up. We never have big crowds in here, but it's good crowds. It's good people. It is pretty. You're looking straight east out right there, and it sure is pretty in the mornings. There you go. Yeah, I'd love to have 100 acres, but then I'd want 150 probably. It's just too populated everywhere you go anymore. And it's kind of nice because there's no houses close to me here. I would not if I had 20 acres, I'd let most of it grow up. Scott Swift, how are you doing, buddy? There's Miss Misha. Yeah, I'm gonna do a garden this year. Oh, I do too. I love having a fire out here. I just got to get some more wood cut. Yeah, five's just not enough. Three's not enough. That's right. I mean, it's nice because I can literally sit out here and shoot deer if I want to. Monica, you take care, girl. I appreciate you coming in. How's Miss Joy this morning, Scott? Oh, 28 would be perfect, Mike. Well, come on, Misha. That's good, Scott. Got to take care of Miss Joy. I was watching your video the other night when she was trimming your mustache. Misha, we're gonna go down and watch my daughter's sonogram here in a little bit. She's getting ready to have her baby next month. Oh, hey, I snuck in there the other day and I was there for probably 30 minutes watching. I just didn't say anything, Monica. Yep, having a baby girl, little Madeline. NBA come in here. I missed you. There's Roland. What are you doing, buddy? Scott, I ended up getting up yesterday morning, had to take Kent down to pick up his truck at the shop, and then I ended up getting sick and come home and I laid down and slept for 2.5, 3 hours. Did you do any good fishing? I know this year's been rough, and it hasn't really. It's like I got sick and it just won't let go. It's that cough and just your sinuses just hangs on. I'll have to check it out, Monica. I think so, but I'm stubborn. I don't go to doctors. Old Roland, Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance. He's got the best beard on YouTube. I come in on his when he does his Sunday night singing, and I'll just sit there and listen. I hardly ever even say anything. I just sit back and listen. Oh, I don't have TikTok or anything, but you'll have to post it on your channel. I've been taking the vitamin C and the vitamin, it's D3 and zinc, but I can't find that other one. I didn't know you was live last night, Becca. I was snoozing. It seems like I go coon hunting, and we didn't even hunt but about an hour the other night, and the next day I'm just ruined. Oh, you did? You found it on Amazon? Oh, it ain't going nowhere, Mike. I'm actually taking it with me this weekend to have a spare when we go on that guided duck hunt. It ain't hurting nothing, except my knuckles when I shoot it. I can shoot that gun pretty good. It just good grief, in 3-inch shells. It sits so close to my knuckle, it just beats the heck out of my knuckles. I'll be down in Branson next weekend, Misha. Going down there to see Home Free. Going to be at the Dixie Stampede. All kinds of good stuff. Oh, little Miss Ellie. I've got two new dogs, Ellie and Sin. Sin's my coon dog, and Ellie is she's our silver lab. We're gonna have puppies the end of this month. Branson's one of my favorite places in the world. I don't know about all that. You take care, Monica. There you go. I've killed turkeys with that gun too. I've killed everything with that gun. All right, Jen, you take care. I'm going to have to be shutting down pretty quick too. I got to get on the road. Yep, 24 days till Christmas. Janelle, you take care. Yeah, her name's Ellie. Ella, but I call her Ellie. You kind of got to watch Miss Ellie because the wrong guys come around and she gets grouchy. She takes to females really well, but she doesn't like most men for some reason. Me and her, we're pretty good buddies. I lay down on the floor and she lays down beside me. And if you don't have your hand on her, she will make sure that you do. She'll put her nose under your hand or take her paw and pull your hand over to her. But she's a good dog. She was that way before she was pregnant, but she's starting to show where she's pregnant now. It took a minute though, Mike. Most times I'll have to hold her collar and let you ease up to her and let her smell you. Once you pet her, then she's fine. Oh, Addie's the same way. Yeah, you know, I thought she was going to bite Kent. We'll have to try that Paula Deen restaurant. All right, buddy, you take care. Be careful at work. Well, guys, I'm going to jump off here. I got to get around and head down there to my daughter's and go see this little baby in a ultrasound. So I appreciate each and every one of you coming in. Yeah, we're gonna go check out all the lights and that Christmas shop down on the square is my favorite place in the world. You've never been there? Good Lord, Mike. Well, you all take care and don't have too much fun. If you do, call me and I'll come help out. I'll catch y'all later on. We'll see you guys.